Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of the ultimate guide for Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. And yes, I've turned down the music. I apologize for having the music on while I explain to you guys, which groups I feel is the best. I feel the music is a little bit overwhelming, while I'm trying to talk. So let's continue. So in part 1, we ended where we were on our way to the hardware store. Okay, so we just looted this we just looted the previous area, so we're gonna have to do everything quickly again. So what I did with her is we went and did some cooking with her. Okay, so what we basically did was just fill up that, and then we went to him. And then we took him on the mission because we don't have any other options. Okay, so like I told you guys, we're doing the Griffin's hardware store first. We're taking the axe, we're taking the bat, and we're taking a lockpick. Okay, and we need to focus on the lockpicks because we've only got one left. So not on the next turn, we better make sure, that we don't ignore crafting a lockpick. Because you will miss quite a few things without lockpicks on most missions. But of course, you don't need a lockpick at the church, like I said. And you don't need a lockpick, you do need a lockpick at the Ballard. But we'll cover that when we go there, okay? So let's go. Low health increases your risk of injury, okay? Okay, here we go. The game's going to literally introduce you to climbing. Look for opportunities to climb. Okay? Now, I don't like going out of the screen because as soon as your leaving pops up, you can leave, and head back to shelter. I don't like going past that point because if your character runs out of the screen by mistake, you've missed the phase, which is very, very, very bad. Okay, so I don't like looking for anything past that point. But yeah, they tell you, you can climb, but we're just going to go in here for now. Get some loot inside here. Tells you these are hiding spots. Okay. So if we walk this way, we're hiding that way. You guys see how that works? If you want to hide from something on this side, you point that way. If you want to hide from something on this side, let's say a zombie's coming from this side, you hide on this side. Okay? Just a nice little tip there. So we take all of that. Okay, and here it says spacebar to vault. We're going to see what's behind here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this door and kill this guy from behind using the stairs. Okay. Because there's someone in the office that usually hears me. Or I can just literally close the door. That's another option. There's just sleeping zombies in here. Now the bat and wood. Nothing there. And then don't open this door. It will make a lot of noise. And I mean, you've already looted everything, so why do you want to? And like I told you guys, the zombie is trapped over here now. And we don't need to kill everything. So, why? Why kill it if we don't need to kill it? Okay, now this door is open here, so we want to close this door. We don't want our back exposed. So I'm just going to close this door. And then we want to find the secret over here. Okay. you can collect, we're probably going to collect all the secrets, guys, or you can collect all the secrets, but it's collecting all the secrets. We are going to complete the one plan that gives your entire team a morale boost, but you won't be able to use the plan because it's not in the demo version. Okay, but collect all the secrets so that you get a morale boost. Now here we do need to kill this person because there's loot behind the person. Okay, and we probably can get his attention, but I mean it's outside. It's outside. Okay, so outside you can make noise. And I like killing zombies. I like killing zombies. Okay. So we take that. They show you there's a zombie down there. You kill the zombie with the ladder. And then we're going to quickly see what is this side because we've covered the entire first floor. Okay. Okay, again, we need these resources. I'm going to leave the food. And I'm going to leave the water. I feel I have got enough water. Okay. And then we could have climbed up here, but it's not necessary to climb up here. We don't need an extra gun part, and we don't really need cloth. Our major concerns are wood, metal, electrical, screws, fasteners, and firearm parts. That's what we're focusing on. You can check if you're willing to drop anything else, but cloth isn't that important. Not for what we're aiming for. Close the door behind us. Now always go to the roof, always. Okay, so press W to climb. And you can, a baseball bat is a really good backup tool, guys, because it can kill a lot of zombies. But I made a mistake bringing a lockpick here. I thought there was a room that I needed to lockpick. No, there is. There is something that I need to lockpick. So we discovered the Walton Taxi Depot, the police station, and the Galaxy Zone Arcade. Okay? Yes, there is something here to lockpick, so we didn't bring the lockpick for nothing. And we can literally use the lockpick now, you know, and go back for the cloth, but there's going to be important loot in the thing that we're going to lockpick. Okay, here's the lockpick. Okay, wood we need. Electrical is very, 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 very important. Duct tape is really not that important. And I feel we're going to be fine with food. I'll explain to you guys why we're going to be fine with food. Just looking if there's anything else. So let the food go. The wires are more important. The electricals, like I told you, fasteners, metal, wood, electrical. Very, very, very important. And now there's a pipe that we can climb. Okay, like I tell you guys, I don't want to do anything if it says I'm heading away. But if I'm not heading away, I do it. Another secret. And here's a watch that you can use for trading. And there's a dollar bundle. Cash still holds some value, but only to those still clinging to old ways. So these are trading items. And this might be useful in the game, but I haven't used it yet. So this is there's a lot of challenges that I'm going to do in the game after this guide, which you guys can do with me. You know, like as soon as you understand the entire game like I do, we can do different challenges to keep us motivated, you know, to enhance our skills. Now, these are trading items. I don't know if you've got it on you, you know, if it makes a difference, if anyone in the comments knows if this makes a difference. Maybe if you've got it on you and you talk to certain people or you save certain survivors, it makes a difference. I don't know if it makes any difference in your base, but finding these secret spots so you can trade might be something that you're going to do in the future, okay? But it's used for trading. I would only pick it up if I can dismantle it or something like that. But again, you guys can leave it in the comments down below. I haven't really played with this, but in one of the playthroughs, you know, I will, or in another demo, you know, that I do, I will pick up this and then do everything again, you know, talk to everyone again and see if it makes a difference. But for now, it doesn't make a difference. Although the stuff that we got, like the weapon parts, makes a big difference. So we're going to vault. Now we're going to go down. Okay, and as soon as it says head back to shelter, I don't want to do anything else. But pipes, poles, anything that you think you can climb on, try and climb. So we made the fire food. We got very, very nice resources. We discovered 2 new clues, and those clues complete these plans, okay? And as long as you complete one of the plans, your survivals will get a mental boost, which is nice. So he's got food, so I'm just going to eat once with him, okay, to keep him in good shape. I'm going to see what shape she's in. She's in good shape, but she needs some food. And after this, we're not going to focus on them making food anymore. We're going to make food with other people. And I don't really want to see if I can craft something with her. Yes, she's bad. Let's just quickly see. I think she's only bad with barricading. Yeah, barricade repair is less effective. So she's only bad with barricading. But I mean, I like to use the guy. You see what I can do here? So again, we're just going to make sure. And we've only got 1 lockpick left. So we actually need to craft a lockpick. Using 2 wood is not damaging at the moment, because we need the wires before we can craft the workbench in any case, okay? So crafting the extra beds is going to cost you 2 wood, okay? But it's not really going to affect your gameplay. You don't want to craft that. That's 5 wood. You definitely don't want to craft that. But because we can't craft any of these 2 yet, the beds are going to be useful just to keep your survivors in tune. And we don't want to mess. You know, we don't just want to stuff around. And we don't want to go crazy here, guys, because it takes a fastener and metal. Okay? As you guys see, we're close to the metal that we need. Okay? So 1 lockpick is enough in this situation. Okay? So we're going to craft 1 lockpick. I really don't think I need 2. No, I really, really, really don't think I need 2. I think I crafted 2 last time. But we're just going to craft 1 for now. You know, and stick to the plan. So that's what we're going to do with him. And then she's the one that doesn't really get tired. So I'm going to take her on the next mission. And as you guys see, we've got a new point that we can live at. So at least we've opened it up so that we can go to the police station at the end. You don't want to do the taxi. The taxi depot opens a secret location. At the taxi depot, if you go to the second part of the taxi depot, like deeper into the taxi depot, you can get onto the roof, climb the sign, and then there's a woman there, another survivor, that you can add as a survivor. And as soon as you walk away from her, she's going to ask you to come back. And then you go back to her, you get the clue that she gives you, and then she will open up the highway. Okay, that survivor will tell you about the highway, and then at the highway, you'll be able to get more weapons and a ton of cameras, which you can use to dismantle 4 screws and different resources. So if you want to do a dismantle playthrough and dismantle as many things as you can, go for the highway. But because we've only got certain phases, we can't afford to do the taxi on this run. Okay, but on other runs and other challenges, your route is going to change. But because we want to get to the police station and have an epic ending, we can't. Okay, so we're going to go to the church now. Going to take the axe. We don't need the lockpick, so I just don't want to make a mistake. I just don't want to make a mistake. Yeah, I can't afford to make a mistake. And I can't remember. I know there's a room, but guys, I'm just going to take a lockpick on every mission, okay? Yes, it wastes a slot, but you can't afford to miss something. Now, me not knowing, me not remembering where I need a lockpick or where I don't need a lockpick is bad from me. But, that's why we take notes. Like, I'll watch my own guide and then make notes where I needed lockpicks and where I didn't need lockpicks, because bringing in a lockpick, you can put 4 planks or 4 metal in the slot. So it's really, really bad bringing a lockpick. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, doing a guide and not helping you guys and saving you guys time is not what the guide's about. So you don't need a lockpick, okay? There is no other room to lockpick at the church, and you can get into the room that needs a lockpick without having a lockpick, okay? So rather save the space, because there's going to be quite a lot of items that you can take on that mission. So we're going to do that now, and we're going to go just the 2 melee weapons. You don't need a lockpick, okay? So here we go. I just watched one of my streams quickly and refreshed my memory. Okay, so here we go. Now there's a bag up there and we can't jump. But we see that bag, so we need to figure out a way to get to that bag. And I will show you guys how. Just get the other clue. There's a chair here, so it's forcing us to go up. I'm going to take everything for now. We'll sort out our loot later. Again, we must vault here, so spacebar. Take your time, press W, make sure you're crouching again. Take this, open this door to give you more options of what you want to do. There's some food. And you can eat the food right now, guys. Although we can't see your stats, you can literally eat the food right now. We're not going to focus on medicine, so we're just taking the cloth. Now again, we don't have to kill this zombie if we don't want to. But we can't walk on this side. Yeah, we can't walk on this side because it will wake up these. It will wake up these zombies. Okay. Now, I'd really just like to kill her, and because I've got the axe, so yeah, I'm just gonna kill the zombie. What we can do is open the door, make a noise when we walk up the stairs. But I usually kill the zombie, so I'm just going to kill the zombie. It's not time for me to get creative now, because then plans can change. Okay. Now, when there's a zombie there, it makes it a little bit dangerous. We're not going to kill this guy now. We're going to kill him when we exit the area. When there isn't a zombie next to the tree, when there's only the further zombies, you won't attract anything when you kill this guy. But when that guy's there, which is not always there, the one in the background at the back of the taxi, if that guy's there, you are going to attract a zombie. We can close this guy in. We can do that. We can close the guy in. But I don't know if I'm going to wake up those guys. So again, I'm just doing my usual steps here. Getting all the resources except for the medical. Now, I see I don't have a silent weapon left, and I know there's an enemy upstairs. So I'm just thinking how we get rid of this guy without using the axe. But I think killing him might wake up the zombie at the top. So let's leave him for now. Let's kill this guy first. Because here you definitely need a silent weapon. Otherwise this one's going to wake up. And then closing doors behind you. You see there's a zombie there and you're going to have to kill a zombie. Closing the door behind you blocks sound. Okay, so if you leave the door open, that zombie behind you has got a very, very good chance of waking up. But if you close the door with a more silent weapon, he shouldn't wake up. Okay, so he didn't wake up. Now we switch to the baseball bat. That makes a lot of noise. Like this weapon makes a lot of noise. This one makes a lot of noise. So we're only left with noisy weapons. Taking all the resources, which is very, very, very good. Can't go in there. Someone's talking there, so we know there's someone there. And you don't really want to wake up whoever's behind this door because you can get in there without taking a risk. So what I'm going to do is a much safer option. Much safer option. I'm going to open this door now. Go down the stairs. And then go up. Turn. Okay, the screen turning isn't helping me now. Okay, so now I can go like this. And close the door. Okay, just to make sure I didn't miss anything in here. And now I didn't take a risk of waking up the puppets at the top. Or the zombies at the top. So if you jump over this ledge, you're going to make a noise. You need to run and jump. But you don't need to make a noise now. There we go. And here's a lot of extra food. I don't think we're going to take the food, but again, you can literally just eat the item now. Okay? To make sure food is not a problem. So the food is not really what I want to take here. I want to take the beer. Okay? We can't. So again, what I'm going to do is I don't think she needs beer, but again, in any case, I'm going to use the beer. Okay, I can't drink the beer now. Okay, so that's fine. At least we got the 2 beer. And again, we didn't need a lockpick to get in here. We don't need to worry about that zombie because we closed him off. And now we can wake up the guy at the bottom because we've already looted the place. And there he wakes up. Okay, so you want to go down before you wake him up. Because you ran, and running makes a noise. Okay, here we get to the difficult decisions again. And you never want to leave loot behind. You never want to leave wood behind. We're leaving the beer and we're taking the wood. I don't really care about the duct tape. You don't need a ton of duct tape. Again, up, climb. Only space bar to vault. Here we have to vault. We're pressing space bar to vault. And then always the binoculars. We've found the Ballard, old Ballard, the fire station, and the Texway gas station. Now, you guys can see Diana's health is just before the baseball bat. You see where the baseball bat picture starts? That's where her health is. She is going to heal passively. But if you take a lot of damage, you're going to have to use a medical item at the base, which I'll show you. But we're going to use this guy because he can cook food for us. Okay? I'm not really going to use anything that he has. I'm not going to give him uncooked food. That's going to be bad for him. He's not good at killing puppets. I'm not going to be crafting alcohol fuel. So he's basically just going to be stationing. Happy to have you. He's just going to be helping me, with crafting benches. So now we can jump out of here. Okay. And here we get to the bag. So there we get the extra weapon parts. And these 3 bullets are not necessary, guys. Really. These three bullets are really, really not necessary. Okay? Now we have got, I think we've got a zombie to deal with. Or did we kill? Was I clever and I killed all of them? Yeah, I was clever and I killed everyone on the first floor. So I don't have to worry about, any zombies on the first floor. Because if I let that zombie, walk up and down, then I needed to deal with that zombie now. Which is not nice. Just going to close the door in case that zombie decides he's going to go downstairs. And again, that zombie is definitely going to hear me. And I don't need to kill that zombie. If I kill that guy, those at the top are going to hear me. But then I just need to get the clue and run away. Because I'm doing this for the clue. So I think I'm going to use this weapon. I can let him turn around and let him go into the house. I think I'm just going to kill him. And then get the clue and get away. Okay, I didn't get the clue, guys, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to, as you guys saw, I turned around to fight him, but it was too late. Okay, now she took a little bit more damage now. So all you do is this is what you use the healing kit for. A compact medical kit containing supplies for treating minor injuries, used at the shelter to restore a moderate amount of health at the end of a phase. Okay, so we're going to use that on her now. And usually when you've got an injury like this, you don't have an injury, but usually when you've got an injury here, you can just go to the survivor, see what the injury is, and it will tell you what you need to use. Like if they are scratched or something like that, then you're probably going to have to use bandages. If they've got a mental problem, you're probably going to need to use pills. Okay? So as you guys can see, your hunger looks really, really good because we ate, on the mission. But she, again, her strong point is that she doesn't need a lot of sleep. Okay, she doesn't need a lot of sleep. So that's a really, really good thing about her. She is a little bit hurt, but that's not the end of the world. Now, this guy is a bit depressed. So, and we're not going to make a communal area for him. That's why I wanted the beer, but I'm just going to give him the beer right now. And then I want to know who I'm going to go out with. He looks good. She looks like she's going to need some sleep. Although she doesn't lose sleep as fast as the others. So what I'm going to do with this guy is just see if I can craft something. Okay, we need the bolt cutters. There we go. Okay. I think we've got enough lockpicks left. Yeah, we've still got 2 lockpicks left, so that's not urgent at the moment. And if I'm right, I'm just going to press E on the station again. If I'm right, there's nothing left. Oh, there is still metal and screws left. But we've got enough metal and screws for this. But we might not have enough metal and screws for the next place. So like I told you guys, you don't want to waste these slots, but you have to take into consideration your resources that you've got left. So if you didn't follow the path that I showed you, if you used 2 wood at your starting base, if you didn't go back to your starting location, if you didn't take the exact steps that I took up to here, you wouldn't be able to craft this station right now, which is extremely important. Okay? I'm just thinking about the lockpicks right now. I'm not going to find any lockpicks. You only find lockpicks at the police station. So I'm not going to find any lockpicks. We're going to find a lot of resources at the fire station. I think one can't hurt me. Of course, we have to do the gas station now, which could take a lockpick. Then we have to do the old Ballard that I feel needs a lockpick. That's 2. And then we have to do the fire station that takes 2 lockpicks. No, the fire station only takes 1 lockpick. And then we do the police station where we will find lockpicks. Yeah, okay. So I think that's fine. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to send her on the next mission. This guy, I'm just going to give him some sleep. And I can't, again, I left the barricades for as long as possible because if I barricaded the base at any point, guys, we've still got a few days left. If I barricaded the base at any point without needing to barricade, I wouldn't be able to craft what I craft. Okay? We've got extra sleep space for the new survivors that we're going to get. So we're going to let him sleep. And then we're going to send her out on the next mission. Okay, so we're going to press E. We're going to... We've got a choice here, but the choice doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters what we do first. If we do the old Ballard, that's going to open up the hidden trailer. Okay? That will open up the hidden trailer for us. But we have to take this over in any case. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I really don't feel it matters. Maybe just smash everything down there. Like, we have to go there, we have to move in, so that can't waste any phases. Going there is a phase. Moving there is a phase. And we have to do it, so we can't waste. It's impossible to waste phases. Yeah, so we're just going to go here. And we're going to take a bunch of weapons. Just to beat the poop out of them. We don't really have silent weapons, which is fine. And we don't need a lockpick because we're going to take the place over. I think we do find weapons there. Yeah, I think we find weapons there. And we don't really need to loot anything. Of course, we don't need to loot anything. I'm just going to take as many weapons as I can. Because I don't need to loot anything. So, rather safe than sorry, I say. In case I forgot about something. Make sure, cycle through your guys. Make sure all of them are busy. And there we go. Okay. Crouch. So this is where you get your next survivor, which is very, very important for the fire station. Because the survivor that you're going to find now, Joe, can carry a lot more loot. And the fire station has got a ton of loot, but you don't want to go back to the fire station. So you want to loot the fire station once. And Joe, you know, can carry the most gear. So it just makes sense. Okay. I don't need to loot this, so I don't know why I'm looting it. I'm not in the mood to wait for the zombie, so I'm just going to climb. There's a zombie up there, but I'm not going to wait for him. No one in here. And this is where you get Joe. So you come to the radio. This is Joe. Joe Dwazava. Okay. And Joe, extra backpack space. Irreplaceable. Gains extra component with dismantling, which you're not going to do. Extra morale is lost when the hunger is low. You need to feed this guy as soon as you're done with this mission. As soon as you're done with the mission. As soon as you're done with the mission, don't move to the base. Feed him before you move to the base, because moving to the base takes a phase. Then he's gonna lose hunger and he's gonna lose morale. You want to keep him happy. So as soon as we're done with this mission, we have to feed him before we move to the base. Otherwise, his stats are gonna be negative. Extra morale lost when hunger is low. Okay. Okay, so there we've got him as a survivor, and we have to kill him. I don't know why I'm looting, because I don't have to loot. I've got a baseball bat, so I'm not really scared of anything. I'm just gonna make sure, make sure of that. Now I'm gonna take care of this guy. Because I want to. Get into range. Run away. Run away. And that's the one way. That's the one way to kill a zombie. One way to kill a zombie. Without getting touched. Again, I don't know why I'm looting. I don't need to loot, but I can. I need to kill this guy upstairs. I want to show you guys, you know, that's how you kill a zombie without getting hit. Hit twice, run, let them come to you, make sure you're in melee range. So I basically showed you, you know, how to kill zombies in different ways. The first zombie we fought, we didn't do the hit and run. We just stood our ground and killed it. And this is how you do the strategic way. But I mean, all of them are walking. Even if I woke everyone up, everyone's walking now. No one's standing still, which is good for me. You know, I don't want a zombie stuck at a certain location. When the zombie walks back, the right side of the roof is shorter than the left side of the roof. When he walks back, don't climb up until he's out of the light, until you can't see him anymore. Because if you climb up too early, he will turn around and it won't be good. Firstly, I don't know why I'm using the baseball bat, probably because I've got two. And all of these are quite noisy. The pan is really the loudest, so I rather want to use the pan. The pan is nice to kill zombies with. And we already killed the double zombies. The double zombies is, you know, 2 zombies in one room. Is usually where things get complicated. There was ways to split them up, but I'm really not interested in that. I want to make sure this door is closed. Yes, the door is closed. So let's get this clue quickly. There we go. We got the clue. Don't want to walk out of the map by mistake. That will be terrible. And I don't really care if I make a noise. I can hide here if a zombie comes. I don't care about a zombie. Look for a silent weapon. No, there's no silent weapon there. I don't know what other zombie I'm hearing. Did I miss a zombie? I don't know what other zombie I'm hearing, guys. Oh, here. Okay, so that was my mistake. I didn't see the zombie, but I don't know where she was hiding. Maybe she walked out of the screen. I literally don't have an idea where she came from. Maybe she came from outside of the screen, but that was my mistake, guys. Now, Diane will get her health back. I don't care that I broke the pan, but I did make a mistake there. You know? Not knowing where, and because I heard the zombie, I could have literally done this and closed the door, wait till she walks into the door, you know, and then close the door. So I can hide. I don't see anyone coming. Look for a weapon. I think I hear walking. I definitely do. I want to use this weapon. So I'm hiding that he can't see me. And that's how easy it is to do it. But, I'm happy that we make mistakes, that we're learning. And that's it. I think we're done. All undead cleared. We're done. Okay, and again, you don't have to loot anything. You've already killed everything. You don't have to loot anything. So now we can basically just get out of here. But yes, bit of a mistake there. Definitely a bit of a mistake missing her. As soon as I heard a zombie on the right, I should have, you know, tactically like, you know, try to find her. But that's it. And she's fully healed. Okay, I don't know why they healed that much. It's usually just a moderate amount of health. And that's what the healing kit does. Okay, it says moderate, but it literally healed us all the way. Okay, she's not bad. And again, we don't want to go to the base. We want to feed this guy, like right now. We want to feed this guy right now. Okay, otherwise he won't be happy. I just think we want him happy. Okay, so there he's happy. We can feed him. And we can feed him. Okay? Because they're going to get hungry now. If we move to the base, it's a phase. Moving to the base is a phase, guys. So they're going to, you know, you don't want them to get an effect like depressed or too tired to operate or anything like this. Now we move to the base because it's going to take half a day for them to walk to this base. And then they're going to get tired and hungry and everything. So you want them to be happy before they walk across the city. Okay? And there we go. Took an entire phase. Coping, lost the coping strategy, okay, because we gave him a beer. But even though, yeah, all of them look good because I fed them. You guys can see this guy's still hungry. I think we can give him dog food once. There, we can give him dog food once. Don't eat bad stuff more than once. Okay, so he's going on the mission. No, he's not going on the mission. So I'm going to let him sleep. We're not going to the fire station yet. So I just want to take care of him. I want to make sure he's very, very happy before he goes to the fire station. So I'm going to put him in the bed. The dad... Let's see who's the most tired. I'm like, you can cancel these actions, guys. You know, you can go back here and cancel the action if you want to. You're not locked to any action. So let's just do this. Raoul has got energy. So let's just see if Raoul can do anything here. Okay, so now a bunch of crafting options opened up. Because we've got the workbench. Now, here's the dismantling bench that we're not going to use. And here's the third level of workbench. Where they say you can get a cutting torch. But there is no place where you need a cutting torch in the demo. According to me. Okay, so this is not necessary. But this is necessary. The weapons bench is necessary. Okay. So we're going to craft the weapons bench. To craft the level 2 weapons bench to craft the pistol. And then we're going to craft the bolt cutters because we need that as well. And that's it. We don't really need to craft anything else. You know, we don't need medical stuff. We've crafted the weapon bench. So we're not going to use the dismantling bench, so that's all fine. And then just cycle through our survivors here. Sleep, work, sleep, ready for the mission. And the mission board. Mission board is upstairs. No, the mission board is here. Finding this mission board always confuses me. Okay, and you have to go on a mission every day, guys. You guys might say, hey, you don't have food. Yes, you're right, we don't have food. You're right, we don't have food. So then, in that case, it's rather better to... Okay, now I can't cancel. Oh, her. I need to get to her. There we go. So we can cancel her. Because except for optimism and staying awake, there's nothing special about her. And then we can craft the food with her. Okay, so now we're going to make all the meat. Yeah, and there we've got 5 food again. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then we're going to go on the mission. Okay. So these 2 are closed. That you can't do them in this version. And here's the fire station, which needs the bolt cutters. So now we're going to do, we don't need to worry about that. Now we're going to do the old Ballard, and the old Ballard's going to open up the trailer. So that's a phase. That's a phase. Going to the trailer is a phase. Coming back is a phase. And then that's a phase. And then we need to go up. Okay, so we're going to do the old Ballard now. I think the old Ballard has got a bathroom that needs to be unlocked. I can take that because it's going to break. And then I can take that and I can take that. Yeah, I think that will be fine. And there we go. Now, the old Ballard is actually what taught me about stealth. Because the old Ballard looks intimidating until you understand stealth mechanics. And you don't have to rush here. You really don't have to rush. And again, opening up the door gives you more vision. So open up the door first, because sometimes there's only the woman that's walking, but sometimes the other zombie comes from upstairs, which usually surprises me and makes me panic. So rather open up the door so you can see what's happening here. So there's only one zombie here for now, which is good. And as soon as I see the other zombie, I'm going to escape. But I'm going to hide here now. So this mission really teaches you stealth mechanics. I have to be careful of that guy because sometimes he comes down, which isn't good. Like sometimes as soon as you open that door, you're like, okay, I only have to worry about her. But no, you actually have to worry about the other guy as well. So, I don't want to here anymore. Okay, now she's coming down. Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, this is not the time for me to do anything different than I used to do things. So again, it's good that I'm making mistakes. It's good that I'm showing you guys what not to do. And again, to do this perfect run, you cannot lose a survivor, okay? Because you have to go back and get the resources or go loot the place again. And you can't afford to do that because of the limited phases that we have, okay? So I started from the beginning again, did everything the same, and we're continuing from where we left off. Now this guy, I just want him to walk through there. I'll sort him out later. I hope he doesn't come down. Again, they do come down sometimes, which is not good. I'm going to open up this door. That was terrible timing. Okay. That was terrible timing, but we had to go for it. Okay, so now we can loot this place. We're just going to take the cloth. And then you can jump up here. Loot the plank, loot the cloth. We don't need that cloth. Make sure we're not missing anything. Come up here, loot this. Okay, now. We're going to remove the chair. That's a very, very important weapon. That is a very, very important weapon because it does more damage. Makes a lot of noise, but it does more damage. I'm going to open this. Get all of that. Use our lockpick. Get the scissors. I'm not going to take the booze. Yeah, I'm not going to take the booze. Okay, and then I'm sure I can time these two women. Actually, what happens if they fall down? I'm not sure what happens when they fall down, so we just wing it, yeah? Okay. Now we kill her with the scissors. The old Ballard for me, whether you guys want to believe it or not, the old Ballard for me is probably one of the most difficult missions because I think I've made mistakes here more than any other place. It looks like we can go down there, but that's a little bit too far down. And this person is going to wake everyone up. I don't know if that's the right approach. What am I missing here? What kind of loot am I missing here? Okay, this is interesting, to say the least. Well, that's one way to do it. Don't really want to take anything there. Okay. I do want to take the loot that was behind this zombie. There's no loot that I need on the first floor. There's absolutely no loot that I need on the first floor. I do need that. Okay, there's a zombie up there. There is a zombie up there. And we have to go back up, so we can't ignore that. And I don't know where the other zombie is. Oh, there she is. Doesn't look like there's anything in here that I need. No, there's nothing in here that I need. Okay, so there's no important loot down there, guys. There's no important loot down there, okay? So we can basically just do this. You stand up, don't go over this box. As you can see, the ground, the planks are starting to break, okay? So you don't go over it, let him go over it. And you just jump over it. And then you get the clue to tell you where the trailer is, which is very, very, very important. So yeah, you guys can change your approach to that any way you see fit. You don't have to do it like I did it. Now from right, these two zombies are downstairs. I need a hiding spot. I need a hiding spot. Yeah, I have to get to the first floor. I have to get to the first floor. Because there is something else to loot there. Come on. Where is this woman? I have to take my time now, guys. I can't afford to make a mistake because there's a greenhouse outside that we have to loot. We have to loot the greenhouse outside. Okay, let's not waste any more time. If we fail this, it's going to be very, very bad. There we go. I'm going to kill this guy with a strong weapon. But I'm going to be far away from the others. As I tell you guys, that is a very, very strong weapon, saving our life at the moment. And we have to loot this. Difficult decisions. Difficult decisions. I'm not going to need the duct tape. I might need the wood. There we go. And there we go. You guys can watch my previous streams. There's a way easier way to do that place. But you guys can use the mechanics, you know. There's a way more peaceful way to do that. Okay, now we found all the clues. And all the clues gives all your survivors this hope. Mental state. In dark moments, it helps to believe you can make it back to the light. Restore morale every phase spent in this state. Okay? So it is good getting all the clues. Okay? Because that's just going to help you. So I'm just going to quickly see how long because we died, we had to do everything over. I lost track of time. I don't want to make any of the episodes longer than an hour. I don't think there's going to be more than 4 parts to this. because of the way, because of the 16 phases. We can only do 16 phases, so it's not going to take extremely long. I can use this on her, luckily. Okay, so give me a sec. I just want to see how long this part is so far. Okay, so this part's already over an hour, guys. I'll see you in part 3. If you enjoyed, if you're enjoying the guide, do me a favor and click that like button. Like I say, there's way more peaceful ways to do that. Okay, use the doors, use what we've learned up to this point, and going up is very, very important because you can kill the zombie on the first floor. When you go to the second floor, you can go all the way to the right, okay, safely, and then come down and then clear the first floor from outside, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So you can go up, get the clue, come back, and try and kill, get to the bathroom so you can get the scissors. Kill one puppet silently, kill another puppet with a baseball bat, go outside of the building at the greenhouse and clear the first floor from the other side. Because they can't walk past that desk that you have to vault over. So that desk is almost like a blocker, okay? But there's many ways to clear it. But I'll see you guys in part 3. Hope you enjoyed it. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more. And then click the bell button to be notified of future videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.